Yo, what's up everybody? How's it going? My phone broke. Look at this thing. Look at it. Like it's got like some cracks there. And it started out with just a bit of purple and now there's just this giant fucking fat little thing there.
30 seconds.
Man, I really liked my phone. Like this thing did well for a long time. But anyway, it's broke now. In case you're wondering what happened, I got out of the car. It slipped out of my pocket. And it broke. Anyway, we're playing Dota 2. But Souls-like. Dota 2, but Dark Souls. How does this work? Well, you no longer get golden experience. You just get gold. That doesn't mean there is no experience. It's just that instead of getting experience, you get gold. And you have a level up button, which uses up gold to level up your hero. Hey, Stemist, thanks so much for the sub, dude. Appreciate it. But yeah, you can level up your hero with money. If you die, you lose all of your current gold. So anything you had saved up to that point, it's all gone. And that's it. That's how it works. Honestly, it's actually a fairly good representation of Dark Souls. So like that's kind of neat. And yeah, we'll see how it goes. Now, I am Lifestealer mid. Now you might be like, Baumi, that's really dumb. Why are you Lifestealer mid? I don't really know. Probably should have picked a different hero instead of Lifestealer. I didn't really check what my team was doing. And then they shoved me into the mid lane, so here I am. We'll just have to try to do our best, okay? This is just how it's going to have to be. But yeah, you can see that when something dies, we get gold. Right? Based on the experience we would usually get. Which is kind of neat. Like that does certainly add like a layer of interesting resource management to everything. You actually get more gold through experience than you get through last hitting. In other words, denying is suddenly more important than last hitting. Isn't that kind of weird? I don't know. Maybe it's not, right? Because admittedly, you still get some gold / experience, even when a creep is denied. Don't get any when you miss the last hit, but oh well. So you can see right now I have 1,000 gold, and I could spend that on items, but I can also level up. So you see now I'm level 2, right now I'm level 3, and I can just kind of keep going like that, and level up my guy, and become nice and strong, get like a point into everything, and then just kind of go from there. Now, this mode does not actually have any gold or experience multipliers. We usually play with golden experience multipliers. This is actually just normal Dota speed. Which is interesting. It's definitely going to be a little bit slow, but you know what? That's okay. Farming is incredibly powerful, right? Because you can turn your experience into gold as well. And turns out gold is really good. Like, really, like I would argue that gold is better than experience. So, yeah. It tends to work out pretty nicely for us, right? It's just like all around a good situation. Although Clinks is being annoying and I don't like it. Hello, buddy. We'll just kind of like go ahead and get some hits in. Now in this mode in particular, gold is obviously better than experience because gold can be gold but also experience, which is nice, right? It can be both. So what are we getting first? I kind of want to get face boots just so we have some more protection against these ranged attacks because, well, they're scary and do a lot of damage and I don't really like it. And, yeah. Oh, by the way, if you're curious, like, what new phone I'm getting, because I mean, obviously gotta get a new phone here, right? I think we've settled on a OnePlus 8T, which is a bit of a higher caliber of a phone than what I really need. But the idea is that, you know, like, that'll be good for the future, and, you know, it'll just last a while. I mean, I had this phone for like 5 or 6 years, for quite a while. Like, I tend to stick with stuff unless it breaks. And, well, that one broke. Anyway, we'll grab ourselves our... God, Clinks, that hurts really bad. How do you have so much mana? Like, I'm not too happy about the amount of mana you have. Alright, we gotta weasel our way out of here. Good news, we have face boots now. So this should make everything a lot more manageable for us. Because that gives armor, of course, right? And also like extra damage and movement speed, all of which are very, very helpful. And I mean, Lifestealer is just all around a pretty cool hero. Oh, actually, I haven't played that much Lifestealer ever since they changed how his E works. I kind of like the old way a bit more, but oh well. I fought for. Oh, I haven't explained why I'm playing Lifestealer yet. I was kind of thinking about what's the most Dark Souls hero, and we kind of arrived at Dragon Knight because, you know, like he's a knight, and when I think of a Dark Souls character, when I'm not thinking of the bosses, like if I'm thinking about like the player character, I think of like just this classic knight and like the big silver armor, and that's what I have in mind. Either that or a naked dude rolling around in a swamp, but that's obviously gonna be a little bit more difficult to find. So, well, we could have played Dragon Knight, but there's a small problem. That is, I don't like Dragon Knight anymore. He's a wiener. Dragon Knight is a wiener. I don't like him. So, thanks, anime. Yeah, the anime has changed my perception of a few characters. I no longer like Dragon Knight. Fucking hate Luna. She's the worst. Chat, push one if you hate Luna. And I like Invoker now, I think, which is really weird. That's a weird experience that I haven't had before. Yeah, Luna's the worst. Fuck Luna. I mean, honestly, like, it's just the worst character. Oh my god, can you like chill? I'm just a poor lifestealer trying to do my best, okay? Alright. So, we're gonna get ourselves a Radiance, I think. I'm kind of like trying to think about like how these fights are gonna go. And I was considering getting a Battle Fury for farming, but that doesn't really sound great. Is Radiance Lifestealer still a build? Is that still a thing? I don't know. That was a thing that came out of nowhere and it surprised me, and I honestly haven't ever emotionally adjusted to it. So I thought, you know, I don't know. You know, maybe we can give that a go here. Was that ever a build? Yeah, that was like a really big thing for actually quite a while. Radiance Lifestealer. Oh, so that was a build for sure. Again, I personally never really like got into it, but yeah. Okay. Hey, Baumi, I was thinking, when you were still in the process of making Rome, did you have like a sign-off thing for stakeholders and shit? I'm trying to think of an example for it for my homework and system fundamentals. No, like for me it was really important that I don't give away any creative control. Right? So the way it worked with me is that if they had any questions, I would answer them. Right? If there was something happening that I felt like they needed to be informed about, I would inform them. But I like set up our contract specifically in such a way that I was fully in charge of like the creative control, which meant that I didn't need to sign off for anybody's permission to do anything. Oh, get away from me. So we'll grab ourselves a Radiance. I mean, we should be able to get there quickly. I'm still level 3, which I don't know if that's a good idea. I mean, I could spend money leveling up, but I feel like, you know, let's get ourselves some items first. We can level up later. I feel like one of the nice things about Lifestealer, and this is actually part of the reason why I picked Lifestealer. Oh, I haven't even explained the main reason why I picked Lifestealer. So I was thinking about, well, if I can't be the hero, you know, let me be one of the enemies. And like, which enemy kind of made sense? Well, Lifestealer sort of reminded me a bit of like the, kind of like the undead enemies in Dark Souls, you know? I know it's not exactly right, but I'm not saying that that Lifestealer looks like a specific Dark Souls enemy. I'm just saying that if Lifestealer were to appear on Dark Souls, it wouldn't feel out of place. Does that make sense? Like, y'all getting me there? I feel like Lifestealer as a design would fit right in. And that's kind of what I was going for. Lifestealer is just a hollow. Yeah, like a weird crawling hollow, which I don't really think they actually exist in Dark Souls, but if they did, I feel like, you know, would make sense. I feel like Undying would be much more fitting. Oh yeah, I can see Undying too. I can see Undying too. Yeah, that would probably make sense. But then I'm playing Undying, which is something that, you know, it's like generally on my list of priorities to try and avoid that. Huh, well, that was very convenient that you knew exactly where I was, my friend. I guess you probably saw me. Double damage is kind of spooky. We'll just chill at this tower. Take down some of these creeps. Try to not get killed by the clings. Get ourselves a Radiance. Be level 3 with a Radiance. This feels very silly. This feels very, very silly, but that's okay. What do you think about the Ludwig Subathon thing? I think Ludwig is the smartest streamer. Just like, and I don't mean that in a way where it's like I'm necessarily trying to like classify people's intelligence. I think that's a dumb thing to do. But what I mean it in the ways that Ludwig has this kind of like grasp of like the streaming and YouTube game that nobody else has. Because I've actually been observing Ludwig for a long time now, and it's really, really interesting. Just kind of pay attention to him for a bit, and you will see that every few months... Oh, there's a guy right behind me and I don't like it. Every little while, there is some sort of big thing going on Ludwig's stream or surrounding Ludwig that like helps elevate him. And he responds and sets these things up in a way that just feels like the hand of God reaching down. But I fully give him credit for it. I don't think he's lucky. I think he's very, very smart. So to give an example here, right? A little while ago, Nintendo there was like a big drama about Nintendo shutting down a Super Smash Bros. Melee online tournament. And then there was a big letter that was released about how Nintendo has been like actively sabotaging Melee and such for a long time. So what did Ludwig do? Ludwig then started running a charity fundraiser for a tournament, which he explicitly advertised as two things. First, this tournament is a charity tournament. So all of the money here goes to charity. And second, this tournament is explicitly played only online, only using Slippy, only using the mods. And you know what that resulted in? Is it created this weird chokehold on Nintendo, where they want to DMCA it, but if they do, they're shutting down this charity event. And Ludwig would just spam about that. He would just like, he would just keep going on about it. Like, Nintendo's not gonna shut us down. No. This is our charity stream, right? And they would like raise funds for it. But because he was doing it, and then they eventually did the tournament, I mean, that got a ton of viewers, that got a ton of attention, right? People became aware of it. Also, I have so much money. I'm level 3. Oh, man. But you know what I mean? Oh, I win. Get out. So this right here dropped his soul. So now I can, like, we can kind of defend that if we want. A little while later, there was a big drama about DMCA claims on Twitch about how like music companies were shutting down all sorts of stream, or like we're giving streamers strikes for streaming music and so on, right? That was a big thing a few months ago. So what did Ludwig do? Ludwig went and recorded a Christmas album, which he explicitly made DMCA free. Posted that on YouTube, advertised it on Twitter, and told other streamers to use it. Do you see what I mean with that's just so fucking smart? Do you get that? Like that's just so crazy, dude. Can't believe you thought of that. Okay. I mean, the only other streamer where I've seen something like where I felt like that was on the same level of like, damn, that was so clever, was when Soda Poppin'. So there was a little while ago, there was the Pokemon card craze. That was like all the hype, right? Every streamer was opening Pokemon cards. That was like the hot shit. So what did Soda Poppin' do? Soda Poppin' went, got himself like a booster box of like really rare special Pokemon cards and just destroyed them. He would open the boosters, and then when he drew like a very rare, powerful card, or like a valuable card, he would then go and destroy it. Like either burn it, or toss it into lube, or into water, or into a jar of dirt. And that was fantastic, right? That was a read of like what is the current streaming meta game and having the perfect response. And that stream got, I think it got like 120,000 views. I mean, I stayed up and I watched it because it was so fucking funny. It wasn't just funny because it was like this read on the Pokemon meta game in a way, but also because it was just like everybody was getting so mad at him, right? And Soda Poppin was just like, yeah, dude, just fucking come at me, right? Like, I'm not afraid of you. Be mad at me. I want you to be mad because that's literally the kind of promotion I'm trying to achieve. But yeah, and the subathon, like, to me, it's just like another thing with Ludwig, right? Where he just like, he saw that what streamers were doing is they were doing the subathon thing. That was something that started kind of happening at around that time. So what did Ludwig do? He took that idea and just pushed it to its extreme, right? By doing where every other streamer would have a capped subathon, meaning they would only stream for a limited amount of time. They would only do it for like, you know, at most this long. He said, I'm gonna do it uncapped. And that's such a small change. But now, because it was already an ongoing thing, but now everybody was like, we know how we can. Now we know how we can abuse that. Now, of course, abusing it in this context meant giving Ludwig 150,000 subscribers on Twitch. Which I don't really know if that's you abusing it or really he abusing you, but either way, it's just so smart. And I really respect that. Like, I respect that so deeply. I think it's just really, really clever. Alright, let's go, so it's this Abyssal Blade. I mean, right now the meta is the hot tub meta. Alright, although I don't like that one as much. I think that one is a little bit stupid, if you ask me. Alright, I tried to keep up with what's going on, but like the hot tub thing, I am not really digging that. Edison Park Live did it 2 years ago, up to 40 hours. Well, so it wasn't uncapped then. You said up to 40 hours. I mean, Ludwig streamed for what? Like 2 weeks straight? Hello. I am here. Dude, this Radiant's first pick was so smart. Who needs levels? 19 days? Yeah. You know, 40 hours and 19 days are probably a bit different. The thing is that with these really big streams, eventually, it's not even the content on the stream that matters. I mean no disrespect. Please don't take this as me disrespecting any of the streamers I'm about to mention, right? But you watch Forsen play Minecraft, and at its core, it's really just a very mediocre Minecraft speedrunner being bad at Minecraft. Right? That's what it is at its core. So what makes it so that Forsen gets 20,000 viewers for that? It's because at that point, after a certain point, it's not so much the content itself that matters, but it is more the act of the content that matters. Right? Damn, let's go, Lifesteal. Talking about being smart. Look at my items, dude. Ah, crap, I ran into that. Whew, hope I don't die from that. Nope, there I go. Well, you got me. Oh, that's actually a lot of money. I gotta pick up my souls. No, he did uncap, but people stopped donating at 40-hour mark. Alright, look, the thing is still, like, it's more about a matter of, like, the moment, right? Like, I'm not saying that these things haven't been done before. I'm sure another streamer has released a Christmas album, but it's about, like, the right moment. People always say you gotta be in the right place at the right moment, right? And I think the moment thing is really what Ludwig has been nailing. But with Forsen, for example, you know, he streams Minecraft, and really, again, at its core, it's just a very mediocre Minecraft speedrunner, not being that successful. But it becomes entertaining because of, like, the fact that everybody is here to, like, watch this one guy be a very mediocre Minecraft speedrunner. Right? After a certain point, these kind of streams carry their own momentum and they don't even need anything else. The act of being on this stream is what becomes entertaining. The stream itself doesn't even have to be interesting anymore. In a similar way with the Ludwig stream, you know, when they were streaming Ludwig sleeping or taking a shower, that's not interesting. Again, I mean that with no disrespect. That is just not very interesting content, though. What makes it interesting, though, what makes it fun, isn't the content itself, it's the context of the content. Right? Forsen isn't interesting because of what he does, but it's because of the context of who he is, and also knowing that when Forsen eventually beats XQC, XQC is going to go back to streaming Minecraft. And then when XQC eventually beats Forsen, Forsen is going to go back to Minecraft again. And that's what makes it interesting. Those kind of storylines. It's all about context. That's the main thing that matters. Anyway, sorry, I know, a little bit of a sidetrack here. I hope this isn't... I hope this is kind of interesting. I spend a lot of time thinking about these kind of things, right? Because I feel like right now I'm not myself emotionally really like super able to do that much in terms of like content production. I'm trying my best, but I think right now my best isn't very good. But I'm trying to step it up, and what I am doing is I'm using the time that I have right now. That, again, where I believe, like, you know, I'm not quite on the level in terms of my own streaming capabilities where I would like to be. I'm using that time to kind of, like, analyze and maybe, like, learn about things. See what I can figure out. Alright. We'll get ourselves attacks. Oh, hello. Whew. Yeah, at this stage, I can just... At this stage, I'm just buying levels because I feel like our items are so strong. Let's go. Step application for the hero tournament up. No, not yet. Sorry, we need a little bit more to set it all up. We should be getting that all up very, very soon. Like, we definitely want to do that tournament. That is 100% happening, right? Just when exactly, still a little bit up for debate right now. And we gotta figure some stuff out first. Alright, we're dead. No, wait! Ah, my souls. Ah, that's not good. Oh, man. XQC said he wouldn't keep going if Forsen beats him. Ah, okay. Well, then, let me make a little bit of a prediction. If that's actually true, and Forsen keeps speedrunning Minecraft, I don't think he'll get as many viewers as he did before. Because now, well, he's probably still going to get a lot of viewers, right? Just because, you know, he's got a lot of presence at this point, and people that will watch him pretty much just for being in the chat. But the thing is that without that additional context, I think people will find it much less enticing to just watch a mediocre Minecraft speedrunner. Admittedly, I also don't believe it. I think XQC is gonna try it again. All right, I would be surprised if he actually gives up on that. Cool. I need to pick up my souls. Alright, level up. So, do I even want to level up anymore? I mean, we don't really need to level up this ultimate, I think. Alright, does this ultimate even matter? Is that even helpful? I did kind of want to max this out. I would like to max out my, feast. And any talents? Probably like movement speed wouldn't be too bad either. Interesting. Alright, I'm gonna max out feast. I'm not really gonna... Oh, hello. That was a mistake. I am much stronger than you, my friend. Like, I'm a life stealer, you know? I go hard. Alright, here we go. We have feast maxed out. I think feast is just kind of good. At this stage, we might want to look into getting another item. Probably an MKB seems like the best option, or getting some sort of additional survivability. Will the tournament have any mods on it? So, okay. People seem very keen on learning more about the tournament idea. So, quick recap for those who aren't familiar. I want to host a tournament where people sign up to the tournament and then they are assigned a random hero. And you're only allowed to play that one hero for the tournament. And then we're going to toss you into a custom game. In that custom game, it's a 1 versus 1. You play against another player. You get infinite money. You are level 30. You can spawn creeps if you need them. And then it just comes down who wins the fight. 1 versus 1. And that way we finally can answer the age-old question of which hero would win in a 1 versus 1 with infinite money at max level. That's what we kind of want to do there. So the way this is going to be set up is it will be played in a custom game, obviously. But this custom game will be set up in such a way that it will basically be simulating this situation in normal Dota as close as we can get it. Right? So we will not try to create some sort of weird like advantage. So for example, somebody was saying, hey, can you add in some creeps so Witch Doctor's casket will bounce? No, it will be a one-on-one, right? The heroes will not be modified in any way. There will not be any items in it that wouldn't be in normal Dota. Everything will be as it would be in normal Dota. Right? And that's pretty much it. Whew, we gotta go heal really quick. We do have our ultimate here, which one we'll just kind of use for food really quick. Very good. And there we go. Invisibility will make the other hero waste a slot for dust. Well then, that's how it goes. I see no problem with that, right? Like, I see a lot of people saying, well, what about, you know, invisibility? What about this? What about that? No, it's all gonna be as normal Dota. I think if I try to, like, somehow, you know, add an additional rule, like, you know, you have global vision or invisibility doesn't work, well, then it's not really, well, I mean, at that point, like, where do we draw the line? Like, it feels like we're not being very fair there. Right? No, 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 no. If you want to beat Ricky, you're gonna just have to get detection. That's just gonna be how you beat Ricky. And honestly, I think as a result, Ricky is gonna be pretty strong. Also, as a heads up, Dota is gonna get next big patch this Friday. Yeah, I assume so. Don't worry, that shouldn't impact our planning of this tournament at all. Because we're not trying to, again, we're not gonna modify any of the heroes or any of that stuff. So it should all be fine, even if there's a big patch coming. Alright, let's see if we can maybe get a pick off here. We need another bash. Oh, there we go. Very good. Alright, ooh. Alright, let's go. We got the bash, but I'm not going to be able to get much else. Alright, we'll sell this and get ourselves the MKB. So we have 121 contestants. Oh, I guess there will be another hero. Yeah, the only big question that really remains, and this is something I'm actually not really sure about how we're going to handle it, is how many participants? Because the natural answer, of course, is 120, right? 1 for each hero. It might also be fun to kind of just make it open and then, like, we loop it, right? The way I want to assign heroes is randomly. When you sign up, you're given a random hero, and that's the hero you play. But we could also make it so that, you know, instead of like assigning heroes, like, well, no, we assign heroes randomly, but we loop it around, right? After every hero has been given out, and then people continue signing up, then more heroes will be given out. But again, until every hero has been given out twice, and then we start over again, and we just kind of go like that. The problem with that, of course, I don't want things to be too big. I don't want the tournament to get out of hand, right? Like, I just, like, it's a problem with scale after a certain point. Lone Druid seems strong with infinite money because of double hero. Yeah, Lone Druid seems very strong. Look, there's a lot of heroes that seem very strong. I mean, let's be honest. I highly doubt that a Crystal Maiden will win. Right? I don't think Crystal Maiden will win. I don't think Witch Doctor will win. I don't think Darkseer will win. But there are some heroes where I'm not sure. I think Doom is very good. Enigma faces Void. Abaddon I can see doing very well. I can actually see Winter Wyvern doing very well as well. Wraith King. Lone Druid, of course. There's a lot of heroes that are quite powerful for the setup. You know, it comes down to matchups too. Does a Lone Druid win against Enigma? Probably. Does Ursa win against Lone Druid? Probably. Does Enigma win against Ursa? Probably. Do you see how it's just not that clear? Right? it kind of comes down to a lot of factors. And that's why I think a tournament is fun. Ideally, I would like to do it in double elimination as well. Because that way it's not going to be as matchup dependent and people are given a second chance. But then we definitely can't do more than 120 players. That would just be too much. That would just take too long. Oh. Wait, are you real? Alright, well, I'm glad that you kind of let me have it anyway. I wasn't, really feeling super confident there. But, hey, I guess if it works. Got a catchy name for it yet? No, I do not. If you have an idea, then please let me know. I'm absolutely happy for that. Also, my phone is just like... I'm so sad that my phone died, but look at it. Look at it. Look at how purple this thing has gotten. Like, it's spreading down here now, and it's just like... When I showed this phone for the first time today, right, it wasn't this purple. There was just a little bit of purple up in the top right corner, and now it's pretty much all... This thing isn't usable anymore. Oh, man. Gotta make sure to order a new phone today. I don't really... Oh my god, am I gonna have to live a few days without a phone? What year is it? 2008? Oh man. I don't think they've done that in a minute. Here, we'll grab ourselves a moonshot. Oh, my edges just ran out. Well, I guess we'll keep the moonshot then. Make sure you have your two-factor authentication backups. Oh no, yeah, that's a good point. But my screen doesn't work. How am I gonna do that? Sorry, buddy. I don't really think I can help there. Wait, how am I gonna do that? How am I gonna get my two-factor authentication if my screen is just completely... Oh, man. Alright, well, I'm gonna need to look into that later. Connect a mouse. Well, the problem isn't that I can't hook up a mouse. I can't see what's happening. Like, the thing isn't that I can't click anything. I mean, that is also a problem, but the bigger problem is that I also can't see anything. Alright, so everybody's here. Alright, get them based on order in which they are the most dangerous and easiest to kill. Right? Wait, you're level 9? 6? Level 6? I guess you just went for the bare necessities there. Alright, we'll take down this Wraith King fairly easily, I think. Ooh, I gotta go. Ooh, no! Ah, I went in too deep. Can I get in? Oh, man. Will you participate as well? Oh, hey, Citrus W. Thanks for the sub, dude. Thanks for the 19 months. Appreciate it. So, I was planning to participate, yes. I was just gonna cheat and give myself Shadow Fiend. Which I don't think Shadow Fiend is a great hero. I think he's fine. He's like middle of the line, right? I feel like he can win against a lot of the worst heroes and he can probably gonna still lose against Doom. But I would like to try, I would like to play Shadow Fiend, if that's okay. I said from the beginning I was gonna rig it a little bit, and I feel like we should give, let's give Arkimo Terrorblade if Arkimo wants to have Terrorblade. Let's give Sunrise Naga if she wants to have Naga, right? And let's, I feel like I can have Shadow Fiend if I want to have Shadow Fiend. It's not like it's not like I'm giving myself like the strongest hero. I think Shadow Fiend is like fine. He's not terrible, but he's not great either. Ooh. Alright, I'm coming top here. I really think getting this Radiance was just very, very smart of me. Alright, good. That's fine. Quick kill. Oh my god, no! Did I lose my souls now? No! That was 4,000 gold! For yourself, get the new hero. Oh no! No. Okay. I would be okay with that if we want to say that right now, that I take the new hero. But then I don't want anybody complaining about it if the hero turns out to be really fucking good for 1 versus 1. Right? I want to hear anybody complaining about it. If the hero ends up being shitty for it, I'm not gonna complain about it either. But if the hero ends up being really good, you guys don't get to whine about it either. I'm kind of hoping it's Marcy. Or Fimrin. No, it's gonna be Fimrin. If it's Fimrin, I can see her being sick, because, like, we can spoil the anime at this point, right? Like, she sliced and diced Luna. She got chopped up into little pieces. Okay, well, that's maybe being a bit dramatic. Luna is still alive, sadly, but, you know. Push F to pay respects to Luna for being still alive. Like, not because she's dead. She's fine, sadly. It would be preferable if she wasn't. Alright, my souls should be around here. Is that it? Is that it? Oh, this. Yes, okay. It's not that much. Alright. What are we getting? I'm kind of feeling a heart. It's like a good item for us. What do you guys think? Just get a heart? Hello, Wispy. New hero's gonna be Marcy. It's definitely not Marcy. I don't know why people think it's Marcy. Marcy doesn't even appear that much in the anime. If the new hero is a character from the anime, it is 100% Fimrin. Like, I'm sorry. Like, if you think anything else, then you're just a little delusional, if you ask me. Oh, that's brutal. Because Fimrin is clearly built up to be a hero-type character. Yeah, I don't think you do that much damage. The only other option I see is the other kind of like hero elf, but if you're gonna do an elf, you might as well do Fimrin. Or Salamene. But I don't think it would be Salamene. It would be really weird to just like have a god in the game. You know, and now you might be like, but Baumi, Mars, and Zeus. And I'm like, yeah, I get that, but still. You know, like, Mars and Zeus aren't really like Dota canon gods, are they? But Salamene is pretty exclusive to the Dota canon. New hero will be Davian. Oh, yeah, that's a good point. Oh, Mirana. I think Mirana would make a good hero. I mean, look at her. She's got like a bow and arrow and like the cool little cat. I feel like that would be an interesting character to have in the game for sure. Alright, at this stage we're just looking to level up, right? Like, we're 6 slotted, even got a moon shard. Oh, I need to get open wounds. Definitely need open wounds. Wait, what about this? What happens with a tome? Ooh, I'm dead. Damn. What happens if I eat a tome? It gives experience. Do I get gold instead? Does it like create money? That would be kind of funny. Susan Mars are god, but from a different dimension. They just got lost, so they're not that powerful. I don't know anything about the Dota canon. I don't know anything about the lore. Right? And if I were to say right now how I feel about the lore, people would get very mad at me. So I'm not going to say it. It's a bunch of nonsense. It's just honestly, what the fuck? No, it's fine. Like, it's great. I'm sure it's very interesting. Oh, it did give me money. That is very funny. That's kind of cool. Alright, I need to pick up my my souls again. I think that would be good to have. It does surprisingly feel a lot like a Souls-like. I guess the way the money and like the resource management works in Souls-like is a big factor of what makes them feel like it, right? It's always kind of like interesting which elements of a game make the game feel like that game. Alright, so we have open wounds, which is an amazing, amazing ability, and I really hate that they put it on this Aghanim shard, but oh well. Okay. Oh, hello. Did you just pick it up, even though you're dead? Ooh. Alright, Abaddon. Can you come here? Thank you. Look, I'm just gonna chill in here for a moment while I heal up. Alright. Open wounds is very good. No, that... Ah, that bullshit. Alright. Too many heroes, too many heroes. Hey, Wispy, thanks for the 22 months. Appreciate it. You used to do lore videos, which honestly were really interesting. Do you not remember anything from that? I remember from it that the lore back then was a bunch of bullshit. That's what I remember from it. Because I do actually remember a lot from reading the lore back then. And honestly, I made those videos mostly because I thought they were like an interesting concept. But then having to actually read the lore, it was just like, this is just a bunch of bullshit. None of this makes any sense. And this is clearly just people trying to like somehow force a lore on just like a bunch of Warcraft 3 characters that have no reason to be considered to be in the same universe. Right? I mean, I always like to repeat that Troll Warlord is literally just an internet troll. Like, that's it. That's the whole lore. He's just an internet troll. I don't know. Now, I don't know if they updated all of that. It seems like it. I mean, like, everybody apparently likes the lore now. Alright? So I don't know if they updated it or if people are just getting brainwashed by Sir Action Slacks. I mean, it could really be both. Alright, cool. We got a kill. I'm gonna go hide in here really quick. You know, you can leave. Oh, crap. It would be much easier if you just left. It would be so much easier if you just fucking left. Ugh. We're dead. Because if the guy's just gonna sit there, then I feel like I need to help, but then we're gonna die, you know?
Your bottom tower is under attack.
But at some point, the public opinion on the lore shifted. And I don't really know when or why or how. Because I remember back in my day, right? If you said the Dota lore is a bunch of bullshit, people would just be like, well, duh, what did you expect? Right? Like, that was just kind of like a commonly accepted fact. People would just be like, yeah, I mean, obviously it's a bunch of bullshit. Don't be a wiener about it. Alright? I'm like, yeah, okay, no, I'm not trying to be a wiener about it. I'm just like trying to look at it in like a more objective, this is the kind of view. I don't know if that really makes any sense. But these days, you say that, people get mad. I guess they like the lore now. 2,000 gold. Really need to level up here. So if I do this, allows infesting enemy heroes for 4 seconds, attacking the insides once every 1.25 seconds, and doubling lifesteal's regen rate. Increases cast range to 500 and reduces cooldown to... Oh, crap. This guy again. Yeah, I'll be fine, but it's still annoying. Probably should actually get an Aghanim. It does seem kind of decent. I mean, I'm just... I gotta say, I think the fact that it's 4 versus 5 is just making this pretty much unwinnable, but we'll try. We'll give it our best shot, you know? Flicker, that might be useful for someone. No. Oh, crap. Winter Wyvern. Winter Wyvern is gonna be an absolute sleeper pick. I'm telling you. For the tournament, absolutely. She'll be strong. She'll be strong. Cool. Work on Aghanims. Weaver does hit really hard. Well, I think you could go for like an item-based build. I mean, I did that, but I feel like if you're gonna do that, you really need to get a farming item first. Because else you just kind of fall behind because you don't have any levels. Like, levels are important. There's only like, I think, very specific items that will just straight up outdo having levels in the early game. At least like on kind of like a reasonable cost basis, you know what I mean? Okay, that's fine. Ooh, Klings is gonna get the Faceless Void. We don't feel super great about that. Ah, that's bad. Cool. We should be able to survive and jump in there. Get me close. Well, I'm just gonna sit in here. Alright. Get the Wraith King. Ah, this is very bad news. The Lich. The Lich! I want the dragon that was repeating kill the Mouse of Ice on Wings to be in Dota. Oh, if I had to pick a character, I mean, I like that dragon scene. That was the best scene in the anime, wasn't it? Oh my god, my phone. I just look at it occasionally and it's just gotten so bad. It's gotten so out of hand. No, I did really enjoy that dragon scene. That was a moment where it was like, damn, okay, yeah, no, you got me there. Like, the dragon designs were sick and, you know, kind of the presentation was cool. It's just a shame that, you know, like, Davian was being a small little wiener in there, but like, oh well. We are getting annihilated by this Lich. I mean, their team is just getting so hard carried by Yari or Daisy right there. It's only gonna get better if you keep looking at it. That's how it works, right? The only thing that will fix the disaster is if I continue looking at it. Oh crap, it's not enough. I wanna get my souls! I'm dead. I'm dead. Ah, I lost so much money again. It's just not winnable. It's just not winnable. 4 versus 5 is so rough. It is so freaking rough. Figured out what phone you're gonna get? Yeah, gonna be probably an 8T. 1+ 8T. And we'll kind of go from there. Yep, they got us. Damn it! Got fucked up by the Lich. I mean, like, I don't even know how else to put it. Got absolutely fucked up by the Lich. With those big bounces. I mean, I tried my best, right? But it just wasn't quite meant to be. Oh well. So, I hope you guys enjoyed the video though. If you did, don't forget to leave a rating on the video. Would definitely appreciate that. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Goodbye.